What's up, YouTube? Nobody has this yet here, and we are back with the new Nobody Has This Yet, because now I have a PVR. As you can see, I'm no longer restricted to just making videos with games that have a theater mode. Now I can record whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. And what we have here is a map that I created in the game Far Cry 2, and this is a map where the objective is to escape from prison, and escape maps are a pretty common thing in the map community of Far Cry 2 because it's really the only kind of entertaining map that you can make, since you can't really input any kind of bots or anything into the maps. The most fun type of map you can make is an escape map. The only problem is if you're playing online with other players, they might not understand that this is an escape map where the objective is not to kill each other. The objective is to work together to escape the map. So for that reason, it's usually best to play these maps solo, so you don't have to deal with other people's crap, people killing you right before you're about to make it out of the map. Somebody kills you, and you have to start all the way over again because you can only really spawn in one place. If you die, you have to start over. So, kind of sucks. But anyways, this map is something that I made years ago. I just never had a PVR. I was never able to record it. So, now that I have a PVR, I can start making cool little videos like this. This map became pretty popular in the map community. It had a lot of downloads. I would host this map and play with other people sometimes, and for the most part people were pretty cool about not killing each other and trying to escape the map. Every once in a while you do have those douchebags that are just killing everybody. But yeah, this map is pretty cool. What we're doing now is we're entering into the second unit. This is Unit B. We were just in Unit A. And this one's a bigger unit, as you can see. It's got kind of a little cafeteria area in it, and it's like 2 stories with a big square feel. The other one was more of like a long rectangular shape. So yeah, anyways, I got this PVR now. It's an HD PVR. It's the HD PVR Rocket that's made by Hapog. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which is ideal in a lot of ways, especially if you're like me and you have a Macintosh. A lot of PVRs are not compatible with Macintosh, so this one, you can use this PVR however you want with any system you want, because it's a standalone PVR. Here we got a little bit of a meat locker here now. It's kind of like there's some meat in here. It's like a meat freezer. I put a generator right here to give it kind of a refrigeration sound, but I like to destroy that thing because it's kind of cool to watch. So this is a kitchen right here, and a lot of the objects that I made in this map, I used spare parts to create these objects, because a lot of these objects are not part of the map creator, so you kind of have to be creative and make your own things. Like right here we have this buffet style thing right here, which is not something that's in the game, so I had to add some windows to this bar counter. So this is like a big cafeteria here where most of the inmates would go to eat, and then I added some shelves right here so you can have a convenient little escape out of the cafeteria. And then we're gonna go through this ventilation shaft and enter a storage closet. You gotta make sure you use this ladder right here, or else you'll fall to your death. So yeah, this PVR that I got is really cool. All you got to do is hook up a flash drive to it, and it records straight to a flash drive. Another thing that's cool is it's not only standalone. You can use it either as a standalone, or you can hook it up to a computer. So it's versatile in that matter. It's compatible with any system, because if you record onto a flash drive, all you got to do is hook up that flash drive to whatever system you have, and then all the video is going to be in that flash drive. And it's very easy to use. The record button is on the PVR, so you just press the button, the thing turns red when it's recording, so it's very clear that it's recording. It's pretty awesome. It records up to 32 gigabytes at a time with a flash drive, so that's about 6 to 8 hours of gameplay at once, which is more than enough unless you're like some some loser that just spends all day playing. Then you might need to switch it out and swap in another flash drive so you don't run out of space. But I don't think I ever play for more than a couple hours at a time, so this should be fine for how I'll use it. So yeah, we're going into another one of these control rooms here. We have a choice. We can go to door D, which doesn't seem to want to open, or we can go to door C, which I've rigged with explosives, so it does open. The explosives kind of hurt me, so let me heal myself here. Twist my wrist back into shape there. So I am pretty satisfied with my purchase with the PVR. The only issue I have is that it is not compatible with my headset. I have the Sony PS3 7.1 surround sound pulse headset thing, and it's not compatible with the PVR because if you have the headset on, it will not record audio on the PVR because all the sound is being output to the headset. And the only way to entirely fix this is to get a headset that's compatible with this PVR. So that's the only drawback, and it's not even a problem with the PVR, it's a problem with the headset. It's a problem with Sony not really caring to make something that's compatible with PVRs. So I have to pretty much buy a new headset. The only workaround that is out there is to output the sound to the system but have the input be the wireless headset, so that you can still chat with your teammates and you can still record all the sound on the PVR. The only major issue is that you can't hear through the headset. Anyways, so this area that we were just in was kind of like a solitary confinement. All those rooms were identical except for this one, which has a little bit of a tunnel, and then you climb up this ladder. This part right here that I'm about to come up, this part is actually the most difficult part of this map, because if you fall right here you'll die and you'll have to start all the way over. So you have to just kind of time your jumps perfectly, which I do because I am experienced at this map. But even I screw up that part sometimes. You know, every once in a while I don't time the jump correctly and then I fall. You have to start all the way over. A lot of people who have played this map are not able to pass this part, or they fail it many times before actually completing this part. A lot of people just give up on the map because they can't make it past this part. But hopefully, if you see the way that I just did that, you'll be able to, you know, make it past this map. If you want to download this map, if you want to download it, it is available online still. It's just called Escape Prison. It should still be there if you want to try this map out for yourself if you have Far Cry 2. So now we're gonna, there's 3 identical doors right here, and then we're gonna go on this one on the right because this one on the right is the only way out of here. And we're gonna enter this visiting area right here. This is where your relatives would go to visit you while you're in prison. And you see these cameras here. I had to make those out of spare parts because they don't make cameras in this game. They don't have phones in this game either, so I kind of had to make a phone. And as you can see, there's only one window that was unique. There's one window that's not reinforced, so there's only one window that gets through there. So now we're in kind of like a little lobby. This is where you would go to check in and say, you know, I want to see my prisoner, inmate, relative. This is a security area because they don't want you to bring in weapons, so there's a metal detector there. And this is the main entrance to the prison, and we're gonna exit out into this courtyard into the middle of the night here. I made sure it was nighttime because most escapes are done at night. It says state prison there, which I had to create with pipes because they don't make letters in this game, so that took a while. So this is like this outside area where prisoners would go. I put these holes in the fence so that you could get through. This is like a recreational area where the guards would keep an eye on the inmates while they play soccer. Now this hole in the fence, I made it a little bit lower so you can't get through it, but just by ducking through it. The only way through is bam, just like that. You gotta throw a grenade and blow up the ground, which I actually rigged with explosives. I put a see-through floor here that you drop through, and then you can go through this tunnel, and it's kind of a Shawshank Redemption style escape that we're going to do here, escaping through the sewage tunnel. And this kind of takes a while, so I'll take this time to just say that this HD PVR rocket by Hauppauge is excellent. It is probably the easiest to use PVR. I'm very happy with it. I'm just a little bummed out that I won't be able to record audio while using the headset, and I'll probably going to be forced to buy a new headset so that I can get the full experience the way I want it. So now we've escaped into this quarry, and it's kind of a junky quarry, kind of a sewage gross quarry, but we're out. It doesn't matter. You know, if you got to swim through some sewage to escape prison, you might as well do that. There's this conveniently located car right here that I would assume I made an arrangement with somebody on the outside to have that car there, if this were real life. And then we're going to just kind of drive through the wilderness here and get the hell out of here as quick as we can, because at this point it's probably pretty obvious that I've escaped out of prison. And you probably noticed that you wouldn't normally have a gun inside your jail cell, but I would assume that having the gun is the main thing that helped me escape, so somehow I got my hands on weapons and was able to use them to my advantage to escape out of prison. I guess that makes escaping a lot easier if you're armed, so we'll just say that. So we're almost to the end of this map here, and this map took me weeks to create, and I made a lot of adjustments to it. A lot of things on this map were kind of hard to make and was kind of frustrating, but you know, I got it all done and I'm pretty proud of this map. I'd like to know what you guys think of it in the comments section. And this is like the little gold at the end of the rainbow thing here. We got the treasure, we got the new car, you know, we got the end there to make it clear that this is the end of the map. We're gonna get in this nice Jeep Cherokee right here and get the hell out of here. But before we get out of here, we're gonna take care of one last little business. We're gonna destroy all the evidence that I was ever here, and you know, get rid of the old car. Just kind of get rid of my old identity, leave it all behind. Watch a nice little pyrotechnic display here. This is one of the awesome things about this game is the amount of destruction you can do to these maps is pretty awesome. You can just burn it all to the ground if you want to. So this game, I really only got this game because of the map editor. I don't even really care about any other part of this game. I like to make maps, and I've heard that this game has a very excellent map editor. I still want to get Far Cry 3 because I heard that that map editor is even better because you can input bots and stuff to make the maps more interesting. You know, without being able to input bots, it's really only cool to make an escape map, because that's, you know, if you're playing by yourself, an escape map is a really fun thing to do by yourself. So I figured I would just drive right on out of here with this new car. So yeah, you can look forward to more content from me, because making videos with a PVR is much easier than the old method that I was doing, so I can make videos quicker and more often now. So we're just gonna commit suicide here because the life on the outside was too hard. I'm institutionalized, I can't take it anymore. Alright, thanks for watching, peace out.